करती हूँ। एक संस्था का निर्माण केवल ईंटों से नहीं, विचारों, मूल्यों और संकल्पों से होता है। इसी सोच के साथ आज के इस गरिमामय अवसर पर रीजनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ एजुकेशन मैसूरू के 63वें स्थापना दिवस समारोह में मैं आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत करती हूँ।
Today is a day of pride and celebration, a day when we reflect on the glorious journey of our institute and look forward to scaling even greater heights.
आज का दिन केवल एक उत्सव नहीं, बल्कि हमारे संस्थान की गौरवशाली यात्रा की स्मृति है। एक ऐसी यात्रा जिसमें शिक्षा, अनुसंधान और नवाचार की अमिट छाप है।
May I now request all the dignitaries to please come over on the dais so that we start with our formal function. Welcome, sir, and welcome, madam.
तालियों के साथ आप हमारे सभी माननीय अतिथियों का स्वागत करें।
No, मैं बोलूँगी। I'll tell. Yes.
जहाँ विश्वास होता है वहाँ राहें भी बनती है, जहाँ प्रार्थना होती है वहाँ शक्ति भी जन्म लेती है। तो आइए कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ संस्थान के प्रार्थना गीत के साथ करते हैं।
Let us begin today's program by invoking the divine blessings. So I invite our college choir to render our institute prayer.
यं शैवाः समुपासते शिवैति ब्रह्मेति वेदान्तिनः यं शैवाः समुपासते शिवैति ब्रह्मेति वेदान्तिनः बौद्धाः बुद्धैति प्रमाणपठवा कर्तेति नैयायिकाः अर्हन् नित्यदा जैनशासनरताः कर्मेति मीमांसकाः क्रैस्वाः क्रिस्तरिति क्रियापररताः विदधातु वाञ्छितफलं त्रैलोक्यनाथो हरिः।
Thank you, students, for that auspicious rendering. As we move from darkness to light, symbolizing knowledge and enlightenment, may I request the dignitaries on the stage to kindly light the ceremonial lamp. May this light guide our path towards wisdom and progress.
शुभं करोति कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुख संपदाम् शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशाय दीपो ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते दीपो ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते दीपो ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते।
all the dignitaries on the dais for your gentle gesture. Now to extend a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed guests and all of you present here, it's my privilege to invite our respected principal, Professor Pradyumna Kumar Sethi sir, to deliver the welcome address. Sir.
Good morning. Good morning to one and all present here. Honorable guest of the day, Professor Manjula Ma'am, Director IES, Professor Kalpana Venugopalan, Dean of Instruction, RI Mysuru, Professor I.P. Gorama, Head Dean of Department of Extension Education, RI Mysuru, and my dear esteemed colleagues and my dear esteemed retired colleagues who have come here all the way to bless us, to share their experience with us, to mentor us, and my dear praise persons who have come here to cover this program, and my dear students. Celebrating 63 years, a journey of growth, service, and gratitude. Today marks a deeply meaningful milestone. That's 63 years since RI Mysuru has come into existence. That moment was the beginning of the incredible journey of an institution catering to the needs of students, teachers, researchers, and administrators of southern states of India. From the early days of shaping young minds in the classroom and exploring the frontiers of science education, social science education, and language education through research, to stepping into leadership roles that shaped institutions and policy. It has grown and evolved in ways we could never have imagined. The Regional Institute of Education, formerly known as the Regional College of Education, was established in the year 1963 with the primary objective of improving the quality of school education through innovative pre-service and in-service teacher education programs, and to undertake research, development, and extension activities in southern region of India. RI Mysuru has established itself as an institute of repute in the area of school and teacher education. The institute runs programs from the foundational stage to doctoral programs. RI has endeavored to shoulder the responsibility and challenges generated by changes in the education scenario of the region, consisting of the states of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Puducherry, and the Union Territory of Lakshadweep. Through the Inter-University Center of Teacher Education, IUCTE, RI Mysuru is also networking with all teacher education institutions in southern region, and has also launched several certificate programs in blended mode. UGC has recognized RI Mysuru as one of the centers for Madan Mohan Malviya Teacher Training Center for the professional development of faculty of higher education institutions. Here is to the past, present, and the future with humility and purpose. RI Mysuru has achieved significant milestones in teacher education, research, and educational development. To mention few, in teacher education, RI Mysuru conducts various pre-service and in-service teacher education programs to enhance the skills and knowledge of teachers. We have a school which has recently been elevated to the designation of PM3 Demonstration School. The PM3 demonstration school serves as a laboratory for the institution, facilitating action research, practice teaching, and experimentation in school education. RI Mysuru is also involved in special education programs such as guidance and counseling activities. In research and developments, the Institute conducts research to identify effective educational interventions and strategies. RI Mysuru develops textbooks, teacher manuals, and other curricular research materials. It also plays a key role in monitoring and evaluating educational programs like the Right to Educational Act. And it also is involved in supporting national initiatives such as SSA, RMSA, that is Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan. RI Mysuru also plays a vital role in getting the universalization of education. The Institute contributes to the nationwide efforts for the universalization of elementary and secondary education. RI Mysuru collaborates with state educational institutions and functionaries to improve educational outcomes. In a brief, I'll mention few infrastructure and facilities that are there in RI Mysuru campus. It has a sprawling campus of 124 acres with modern infrastructure. The institute is equipped with modern facility to support its various activities. The institute provides a diverse environment for students from different parts of the country. Other notable activities, to mention few, RI Mysuru has established a preschool center in its PMSDS, PM3 demonstration school. In fact, RI Mysuru is the first institute in India to go ahead or to start the 3 years Bal Vatika program in the country. RI Mysuru actively networks and collaborates with other educational institutions. It serves as a monitoring institute for the Right to Education Act in the nation. So with these few milestones achieved by RI Mysuru in the last 63 years, in the last 1 year, we have been very active in conducting and implementing National Education Policy 2020. And in the past, we have conducted few public awareness programs to make our public aware about the National Education Policy 2020, and our teachers of this institute are equally involved in making our parents aware of this program, this National Education Policy, so that the students, the parents are well aware of this policy, this National Education Policy 2020. With this brief note and the 63 years of journey of growth, service, and gratitude, I again welcome you all to this 63rd Foundation Day celebration of RI Mysuru. Thank you.
सर, तो अब प्रस्तुत है संस्थान की एक प्रेरणादायक डॉक्यूमेंट्री, जिसमें हमारी गौरवशाली यात्रा के महत्वपूर्ण पड़ाव, योगदान और उपलब्धियां चित्रित की गई हैं। आइए इस स्मृतियों से भरी झलक को साथ मिलकर देखें।
RI Mysuru has a rich legacy of academic excellence, teacher education, and research. Let us now witness a glimpse of this illustrious journey through a documentary presentation. Well, after that documentary, now we are about to begin with our cultural program. So may I request all the dignitaries on the dais to please occupy your designated seats of the dais.
संस्कृति की पहचान, भारत का श्रृंगार। तो अब बारी है रंगारंग सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम की, जिसका आप सभी को है बेसब्री से इंतज़ार। तो इसी कड़ी में हमारे संस्थान के विद्यार्थियों द्वारा प्रस्तुत है एक शास्त्रीय सामूहिक गीत। जोरदार तालियों के साथ हमारे विद्यार्थियों का मनोबल बढ़ाएं।
Yes. Okay, we can keep straight.
Keeping the mobile on, that's why this sound is coming. Mobile super side.
गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् ಬಂಟೂರೀತಿ ಕೋಲುವಿಯವಯ್ಯ ರಾಮ 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 ಬಂಟೂರೀತಿ ಕೋಲು ವಿಯವಯ್ಯ 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 ರಾಮ रोमांचमाने घना कंचो कामो राम भक्तुडाने मुद्र बिल्लयु रोमांचमाने घना कंचो कामो राम भक्तुडाने मुद्र बिल्लयु राम नाम माने त्याग రీతి కోలువియవయ్య రామా బంటు రీతి కోలు వియవయ్య రామా.
बहुत ही सुंदर प्रस्तुति हमारे छात्रों द्वारा क्लासिकल गीत प्रस्तुत किया गया है। सुरों और रागों की इस भावमय यात्रा ने वातावरण को शुद्ध और सौंदर्यपूर्ण बना दिया। हमारे विद्यार्थियों को इस सुंदर प्रस्तुति के लिए हार्दिक बधाई।
We are happy that we have with us our Joint Director NCERT, all principals of RIs, the heads of NIE and the heads of various departments of RIs who have joined us online. We extend a very warm welcome to all of them. Indian classical dance is a beautiful expression of the country's rich cultural heritage. It combines rhythm, music, storytelling and expressive movements to convey emotions, stories from ancient sculptures and mythology. So now let me invite students of RI Mysuru to present their classical dance. that well coordinated display.
लोकगीत हमारी संस्कृति की विशिष्ट धरोहर है। इसी धरोहर को आगे बढ़ाते हुए मैं मिस हरिनाक्षी, ड्रामा टीचर, पीएम डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन स्कूल को कर्नाटक का एक लोकगीत प्रस्तुत करने हेतु आमंत्रित करती हूँ।
ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಂದಾವರೆ ಮುಂದಾವರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಾವರೆ ಪುಷ್ಪ ಚಂದಕ್ಕಿ ಮಾಲೆ ಬಿಲ್ಪತ್ರೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಚಂದಕ್ಕಿ ಮಾಲೆ ಬಿಲ್ಪತ್ರೆ ತುಳಸಿ ದಳವ ಮಾದಪ್ಪನ ಪೂಜೆಗೆ ಎಂದು ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ 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 ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಲೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಯೂನಿ ತುಪ್ಪವ ಕಾಸಿವ್ನಿ ಕಿತ್ತಾಳೆ ಹಣ್ಣ ತಂದ್ಯೂನಿ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಿತ್ತಾಳೆ ಹಣ್ಣ ತಂದ್ಯೂನಿ ಮಾದಪ್ಪನ ಕಿತ್ತಾಡಿ ಬರುವ ಪರುಸೆಗೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸೋಜುಗಾದ 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 ಸೂಜು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮಾದೇವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಂಡೆ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ದುಂಡು ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬೆಟ್ ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಹೋಗೋರ್ಗೆ ಅಟ್ಟಿ ಹಂಬಲವ್ಯಾಕ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ್ ಮಾದೇವ ಗತಿಯಂದು ಮಾದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಮಾದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಮಾದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಬೆಟ್ ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಹೋಗೋರ್ಗೆ ಅಟ್ಟಿ ಹಂಬಲವ್ಯಾಕ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ್ ಮಾದೇವ ಗತಿಯಂದು ಮಾದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ್ ಮಾದೇವ ಗತಿಯಂದು ಅವರಿನ್ನು ಹಟ್ಟಿ ಹಂಬಲವ ಮರೆತಾರೋ ಮಾದೇವ महादेव 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 महादेव।
इस लोकगीत ने हमें गांव और गलियों और त्योहारों की याद दिला दी। आपकी आवाज और भाव ने सीधे हमारे हृदय को छू लिया। इस मनमोहक प्रस्तुति के लिए धन्यवाद हरिनाक्षी मैम।
Patriotism is not just a feeling. It has deep connections to our nation's roots, values, and sacrifices. This patriotic dance is a tribute to the brave hearts who fought for India's pride and safety. So now I invite the students of PM Shri Demonstration School to come forward to present their patriotic dance. Thank you, children, for that scintillating performance. It really brought goosebumps into all of us. Now, may I now request the dignitaries to come over to the dais to resume our formal function. We may take some time to arrange the furniture. So in that meantime, we will have the NEP-related activities for which we had some activities, and we will have the prize distribution also going on. may I request the dignitaries to please come over on the dais so that we resume with our formal function. In connection to the anniversary celebrations of NEB 2020, RIE Mysuru had conducted various activities, and there are some prizes won by students amongst various competitions which were conducted. So I hand over the mic to Sanaya to appraise you of the remaining.
A very good afternoon, everyone. As part of the celebration of 5th anniversary of NEP 2020, our enthusiastic NEP Sarathis conducted a slogan-making competition for the students of RIE. We received an overwhelming number of thoughtful, creative, and powerful slogans reflecting the spirit of NEP 2020. And now, it's time to appreciate and honor the winners of this event. I now humbly request our respected principal, Professor Pradyumna Kumar Sethi, to kindly come forward and give away the prizes to the winners. First prize goes to Mega KV, MEd 3rd semester. Second prize, Vanka Kranti, BA B.Ed 5th semester. And third prize goes to Muskan Yadav, BSc B.Ed 5th semester. Congratulations to all the winners, and a very big round of applause for every participant who put their thoughts into these words. We would like to appreciate the volunteers as well. Aishwarya RS. Pragati G. If you're here, please come and collect your certificates. Maunish, BA B.Ed 3rd semester. Sir, please.
I request all the volunteers to be ready. Please make it fast.
I would like to call ma'am to give away the certificates to the volunteers.
Volunteers, please. They're coming, ma'am. Volunteers, let them come.
Suhani from 5th semester BA B.Ed. Diya Sailal, Janvi, Jagadishwari, Ushashri, Varsha PM, Nasila Fatima,
Murthy.
Varsha PM from BAB at 5th semester. Usha from 5th semester. Linsha from 3rd semester. Jashia from 5th semester. Rani from 3rd semester. Pavyashri from 3rd semester. Diya Sailal from 5th semester. Sahasra from 3rd semester. Pravalika from 3rd semester. Bhumi Reddy Nandini from 5th semester. Amartha from 5th semester. Surugula Amulya from 5th semester. Aditya from 3rd semester. Govardhan from 3rd semester. Adilakshmi from 3rd semester. Harini from 5th semester. Jodika from 5th semester. Sarun Matthew from 3rd semester. Muhammad Faiz 3rd semester. Angupriya from 3rd semester. Vinita Tiwari from 5th semester. Sanjana from 3rd semester. Akshata from 3rd semester. Amina from 3rd semester. Adina from 3rd semester. Vidya, Vaibhavi, Janvi, Jagadishwari. Mithila and Akila from 3rd semester. Gautam Bendi and Chaitanya.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Professor Gaurama, Madam, Head Department of Extension Education, to apprise us about the various activities which were conducted in connection to the birth anniversary of NEP 2020. Over to you, Madam.
greetings of the sixth. Good afternoon and greetings on the occasion of the 63rd Foundation Day of RIE Mysuru. It's on. A very brief introduction into how we celebrated the 5th anniversary of NEP 2020 on 29th July recently, couple of days back. So we had interaction with parents of the preschool regarding the foundational stage and the recommendations of NEP 2020 and how through the school we are reaching out to the children to implement NEP 2020. Also we had in the Assembly of Demonstration School, PM Shri DM School, we had an elaborate explanation about the recommendations which mean to the school children, and school students also presented their views on the new textbooks which they are using in the school now. Soon after that, we had a awareness rally, orientation into the public. We went out of the institute, took around 4 kilometers walking along with faculty, staff, students of the institute and the PM Shri DM school. We got back, and in the afternoon of the same day, we had a panel discussion on the journey so far and the way forward. So this way, we engaged the whole day to celebrate the 5th anniversary of NEP 2020. And this slogan writing competition was also a part of that, and the prize winners were given prizes now, and also the volunteers who worked for that day are given certificates. Thank you.
धन्यवाद मैडम, आपने बहुत ही सुंदर तरीके से NEP 2020 से जुड़ी सभी गतिविधियों का बहुत ही सुंदर और संक्षिप्त रूप में वर्णन किया। अब मैं कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए संस्थान की डीन ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन प्रोफेसर कल्पना वेणुगोपाल मैडम से अनुरोध करती हूं कि आज के कार्यक्रम की विशिष्ट अतिथि प्रोफेसर मंजुला मैडम का परिचय प्रस्तुत करें।
Good afternoon to one and all. Namaskar. We are very happy to always be engaged with the All India Institute of Speech and Hearing. It's more like a sister concern to us. And having guests over from Aish is even more joyful for this particular event, that is the Foundation Day. Dr. Manjula is the in-charge director today, and she is the professor of audiology at the All India Institute of Speech and Hearing, and has been working there for the past 3 decades as a faculty. She has a PhD in speech and hearing. Her areas of specialization are rehabilitation technology, including hearing aids and cochlear implants, noise and hearing conservation, tinnitus management, and many more such important aspects of specialization that are concerned with speech and hearing. She has had several best papers, and she has received many awards for her papers and her posters at several conferences in this country. She has authored chapters in some important books which are related to her specialization, that is audiology. Madam has also been a peer reviewer in certain international journals and publications. And interestingly, she has been invited as a visiting faculty to deliver lectures at the Kelaniya University at Colombo. Some of the notable achievements of Dr. Manjula are: she was conferred the Teachers' Day Award for extraordinary contribution in the field of education, an outstanding contribution in student learning, which was hosted by the Rotary International through the Inner Wheel Rotary Club of Mysuru. She was also conferred the Aishian of the Year Award twice and has been conferred with the Kameshwaran Oration Award, which is of Padma Shri Professor S. Kameshwaran, during the Isha Con, which was conducted at Delhi in 2023. Indeed, it's a great pleasure to have such an important and distinguished person who's been contributing at the field level with respect to children, particularly in the area of speech and hearing. Madam, we are honored to have you here today.
धन्यवाद मैडम। अब मैं प्रोफेसर मंजुला मैडम, निदेशक ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ स्पीच एंड हियरिंग मैसूरू को सादर आमंत्रित करती हूं कि वे हमें अपने विचारों से लाभान्वित करें। तालियों के साथ, जोरदार तालियों के साथ मैडम का स्वागत करें।
Hello. Yeah. So, respected dignitaries on the dais, Director Sir, dear faculty members, student trainees, ladies and gentlemen, today I am very happy to be here with you all on this momentous occasion of 63rd Founders Day celebration. Okay, so we, that is All India Institute of Speech and Hearing, we are also we are a couple of years younger than you. We will be celebrating our Diamond Jubilee year this year. So a couple of years younger than you. So we both are sister concerns. So for all our activities, we invite your faculty from here, and we have your students visiting our special education department and our institute all the years. So, and whenever we need any help, we approach, for example, we had some shortage of rooms in the hostel. We had approached Kalpana madam here, and very readily they agreed to give some accommodation for our girl students from our institute. So such bondage is there between our institutes. I'm very happy with that. At the outset, I would wish to extend a heartfelt congratulations on the Regional Institute of Education, the 63rd anniversary. And this is not a easy milestone. And I've witnessed the popularity of RIE and DMS since 40 years, that is since when I was a student at Aish. 40 years back, I've been witnessing the popularity of this institute, and it's an excellent institute with committed faculty members, and they all strive to bring up this institute in excellence. As I've come from the institute with communication disorders, I would like to talk a few words about communication disorders, especially the hearing impairment, because I come from the Department of Audiology. So as educators, all of us endorse the fact that education must be given or provided or accessible to all individuals. But individuals with disabilities, as all of us know, they have problem in coming to the regular schools and getting educated. So in such situations, there are certain setups, educational setups that you are all more educated than myself. Okay, so we have the special schools, integrated inclusive setups, and now using the inclusive setups, we are achieving the equitable education to all. So with that, the those individuals, because special schools are not many in numbers. We have very limited numbers in our country, and then it's there only in big cities, so it's not accessible to all individuals with disabilities. So there were many regulations that were put forth so that the education system includes the children with disabilities also in their ambit. So with this, as teachers, you and I are teachers, most of us are teachers, and I will address the students also. So as teachers, many of us have we have to play a role in identification, prevention, identification, and management of such disabilities, okay, in children when they come to our institutes for education. So in terms of prevention, we should educate the children, the students, regarding how they can prevent the occurrence of the problem, because some of them are highly preventable, and always prevention is better than cure. So that is always correct, and then as all of us agree with that. So prevention of problems, for example, if there is a problem in hearing, we can prevent that. Some of us have the habit of listening to very loud music, use of mobile phones for long durations. So all such things will create problems in future. So we should educate children regarding all this, use of loud music, exposure to very loud noise and all this. And then in terms of identification, if the child in the classroom does not respond to his name call or requires a lot of repetitions for understanding the teachings, and then for such things, we can identify children having these problems, and then we can refer them for evaluation and management. Some of the management techniques also we can follow in the classrooms. Something like making the children with the problems sit in front row so that they can see the face of the speaker and do speech reading. They will understand better when they see the face of the individual. So we should avoid when we are writing on the board, we should avoid speaking, because the child will not be facing our face. I mean, we will not be seeing our face, and it will be difficult for the child to understand. So such small measures if we take. So in the classroom, we can reduce the noise levels. We can reduce the noise levels. For example, if a child has got a hearing problem, we should avoid making him sit near the extremes. He can sit closer to the center of the classroom, and then we should avoid making him sit near the windows and all, from where the noises from the corridors can enter the classroom. So such small measures will facilitate the learning in the classroom. So with that, teachers have a major role in prevention, identification, and management of these children in the classroom. So, and dear students, you also should follow some of these instructions that are there. And if there is a child with a disability or a challenge in your classroom, you should be able to help them in different situations. And then because today you may help them, and tomorrow you may need help in some other situation, and you will be readily helped by some others. So all of us require help at one stage or the other. So today, if you help a child who requires your support, then in future you're going to be helped also by others who can support you. Okay, so, and there are certain other regulations that are there with rights for persons with disabilities and its amendment. We have some language exemptions in the schools, and with this we can't deny admissions for a child with disability. And which language exemptions? We have second and third language being exempted in their studies. So it will be not a burden for them to study in the classrooms. It will be easier for them to complete their studies. So that will be for children who have got more severe problems. With children having lesser severe degrees of problems, they can acquire second language, third language, and they can become multilinguals also. So there are instances where our kids here at Aish have been attending regular schools, and they've acquired multiple languages. Because India being a multilingual country, there is a scope for the children to acquire multiple languages. Okay, so with this, I conclude my talk, wishing RIE the very best for all the future endeavors. Jai Hind. Thank you.
धन्यवाद मैडम। आपके विचारों ने हमें ये समझाया कि सच्ची समावेशिता तभी संभव है जब हर बच्चे को समान अवसर, समान सम्मान और समर्थन दें। मानव संसाधन निर्माण में गुणवत्ता और समावेशन की बात जो आपने कही, वह हमें नई दिशा और दृष्टि देती है। आपका मार्गदर्शन न केवल संस्थान के लिए बल्कि शिक्षा जगत के लिए अत्यंत ही प्रेरक है। आपका हार्दिक आभार।
As a token of our appreciation and gratitude, I request our principal, Professor Pradyumna Kumar Sethi sir, to felicitate our esteemed guest of honor, Professor P. Manjula, Director of All India Institute of Speech and Hearing. May I request Principal sir to felicitate her. We'll be having our chief guest joining us shortly online. Till then, we'll have one more documentary of RIE which will be screened.
In the year 1961, India took a leap towards excellence with the establishment of National Council of Educational Research and Training, the NCERT. At the time of its inception, NCERT, an autonomous body, assisted Government of India with implementation of policies in educational sector, from publishing textbooks that are helping build brilliant young minds to producing teachers that are well equipped to teach the new generation children. Today, NCERT's role has diversified into a multitude of tasks that are shaping the face of education in India. Over the following years, under the guidance of NCERT, 5 institutes of education were set up in Ajmer, Bhubaneswar, Bhopal, Shillong, and Mysuru. The Regional Institute of Education Mysuru was founded on 1st August 1963.
Till 1995, it was known as a Regional College of Education. RE Mysuru has relentlessly catered to the educational needs of all southern states and union territories.
DMS serves as a center of studies in curriculum development. We have a comprehensive program from LKG to 12th standard. The curriculum in our school is tailored with multi-dimensional, child-centric and pragmatic.
Sri Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan visited the campus, and the crisp summer morning he contributed 2 lines to the prayer, adding the names of Muhammad and Jesus. A tree planted by Sri Radhakrishnan still stands tall in the campus and serves as a reminder of him. Campus of Regional Institute of Education Mysuru is spread across 120 acres of land given by the Maharaja of Mysuru. The campus has spacious classrooms, large playgrounds for varied sports and activity, conference rooms, and audio-visual studio. The campus has so many laboratories dedicated to chemistry department, physics, computer, botany, zoology, mathematics, geography, and languages. Institute has a library which has a grand collection over 70,000 books, ranging from literature to fiction, from history to technology, and from education to philosophy. The library houses them all. It subscribes 100 national and international journals. It enables the students to have access to over 30 lakhs e-books. the campus is having hostel blocks for students to reside in. Each of the hostels is furnished with large dining areas, modern kitchen appliances, a TV room and a computer room also. The hostlers have access to uninterrupted power supply, RO water and Wi-Fi. The other facilities provided within the campus include staff quarters, bank and ATM, health clinic, science park and a greenhouse. Broadly, the departments are classified into DE, DEE, DESM, DESSH and library. The institute is having Hindi cell, which stands for Rajbhasha Hindi. Affiliated to the University of Mysuru, RIE Mysuru offers some of the most unique courses in the country. Unique in terms of approach towards learning and teaching. These courses are in accordance to the guidelines laid down by NCERT and make sure that the institute provides quality teacher education programs both pre-service and in-service. The students are also made to go through internships during the course.
And through their observation, I will continue my explanation stage by using some maths.
In the 7th semester of 4-year courses and 11th semester of 6-year courses, the students undergo internships to develop a deeper understanding in their respective fields. With the sincere support from various sections, the institute is having a cordial atmosphere. The institute is the preferred destination of both employing organization as well as aspiring professionals. Here, it has groomed students to become some of the best teachers in our country. The institute has seen a steady increase in the number of students placed through campus activity. One has to clear CEE, the Common Entrance Examination, to be eligible for courses. The campus has been successful in placing 100% of its students. Friendships made at an institute can last a lifetime. Alumni Association of RIE Mysuru was established on 13th April 2008 at RIE Mysuru. The institute has seen so many luminaries in its growth.
In another 2-3 minutes, may I request our principal to introduce the chief guest to the gathering.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. Honorable Director, Sir, of NCERT, Professor Dinesh Prasad Saklani, Sir. Guest of honor, Professor Manjula Ma'am, and my dear friends. It gives me immense pleasure to inform you all that we have with us Honorable Director, NCERT, who has graciously consented to bless us with his inspirational message. He is a visionary and a luminary who has propelled the journey of NCERT on the path of NEP, National Education Policy 2020, through his constant direction and resolute guidance. Sir, your earnest efforts in spearheading new academic ventures have yielded the fruit, and today the country has not just robust school curricula, but also a magnificent textbooks that illuminate the life of every school child. Under your dynamic leadership, sir, NCERT has visualized the materialization of new projects, departments, and establishment of a new constituent unit of NCERT, RIE Nellore. Sir, your initiation in fulfilling the needs of faculty recruitment and training for the newly recruited is indeed praiseworthy. Your steadfast support, nurturance, and responsiveness at every juncture to each of the new principals is a mark of administrative proficiency. Your vigor to expand and shape NCERT as an institution of excellence and noteworthy for quality education is a matter of pride for all of us. We consider it be very fortunate to have you as chief guest, and all of us are truly elated to have you address us today on this auspicious occasion. देवियों और सज्जनों, नमस्कार। यह मेरे लिए बड़े सम्मान की बात है कि मैं हमारे आदरणीय मुख्य अतिथि एनसीईआरटी के निदेशक प्रोफेसर दिनेश प्रसाद सकलानी सर को इस अवसर पर अपनी इस 63वां स्थापना दिवस के लिए यहाँ उपस्थित होने के लिए आमंत्रित करता हूँ। पूरे एनसीईआरटी के सतत विकास में हमारे आदरणीय निदेशक महोदय प्रोफेसर दिनेश प्रसाद सकलानी सर के उल्लेखनीय योगदान में कई लोगों को प्रेरित किया है और हमारे समुदाय पर महत्वपूर्ण प्रभाव डाल रहा है। कृपया आप लोग करध्वनि के साथ मेरे साथ हमारे मुख्य अतिथि का स्वागत करें। मैं सर से आग्रह करता हूं, अपनी अंतर्दृष्टि और ज्ञान हमारे साथ साझा करें। धन्यवाद। सर, प्लीज। सर कृपया करें, आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है सर।
Are you getting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, thank you, Professor Sethi. Very good afternoon to all of you. Professor Sethi, Principal RI Mysuru, guest of honor of the Foundation Day occasion, celebration occasion, Professor Manjula Rao ji, Professor Kalpana Venugopal, Professor Gauramma, and all dear colleagues, faculty members, and non-academic staff of RI Mysuru, and all other RIs are also joining here. All the principals of other RIs and the faculty members are there. So I congratulate RI Mysuru for celebrating its 63rd birth anniversary, Foundation Day, that is we call. So I have a common thing to say that whenever we celebrate our anniversaries, Foundation Day, that is our birth anniversary, and when we grow, then we also realize that we have grown taller, then our responsibilities have also become taller. So we celebrate two ways. One, we look behind and just assess ourselves how much we have done or what we have come into existence, whether we are human beings or institutions. There is a purpose of life of any individual and any institutions also. And good individuals, best individuals are required to build the best institutions, and build institutions are required to build the nation. So nation building process starts with the individual and ends up with the nation building process. So, and the education is most important aspect. Knowledge society can only be the developed society, and that has been latestly by our visionary Prime Minister has asked us, or rather he has given us a timeline to be the developed nation. We have to be developed nation by 2047. And why we have to be developed nation by 2047? Because we have got NEP 2020. So by all means, if we are earnestly, honestly and dedicatedly ushering our path of progress in educational quality, then it will take at least 20 to 30 years for realizing the fruits of the education. So I don't say that we did not have education system, because we had the education system, and it had been the roots in ancient India. Our knowledge society, we were called Viswaguru, and Viswaguru means we were the source of light to all world. And that we don't say just because of our own country, because we say because of we have the documents for that. We know that we had the great universities, Takshila, Nalanda, Vikramshila, Vallavi, and whatever you know about these universities, we can say that the international community from all over the globe, students used to be there, and what type of teachers and acharyas used to be there. If Takshila was not a formal university in a structured manner, but the whole city was the university, and it was known on the name of the acharyas who were there. So students would come from across the globe because they would know that such type of high quality teaching is ensured there under the leadership or guidance of such and such acharya. Whether you talk of Kautilya, you talk of Kartikeya, you talk of Basumati, you take of Silabhadra, you take of Gunacharya. Lot of, number of, we have a number of such educated and high quality visionary people, philosophers. And if you look at that syllabi of that time, curricula of that time, what type of curricula taught in Nalanda and Takshila, you can realize that what type of treatises had been produced by such centers of learning, high learning. So this, at this time, we can say that in India, we are having that state because we are producing the teachers. We are just not teaching the students, but we are producing the teacher educators, and all our RIs are doing yeoman service in that direction. So this is the background, and then when we look back at what we have attained in last 62 years, there is lot to say, but lot to also realize that what else has to be done. So whatever we have done, wherever we have fallen short, we have to take candid admission of that. What we could have done, we could have missed out also. So how we to ascertain that? How to go ahead with that? And this time we are implementing NEP 2020. So NEP 2020 totally depends on the teachers, and if teachers are not good, then they can't communicate this neither to the students and not to the society and community, because NEP 2020 especially emphasizes on the community participation and the pedagogy and learning teaching material, whatever we are producing, that will only be successfully implemented if the society and community is communicated about that, because it is totally new type of textbooks and learning teaching material we are developing. So just we start with the Jadui Pitara, then the parents may not easily accept that what their kids are going for school, what they are doing if they are not writing on the very first day and rhyming something. So the earlier rote learn system had to go. NEP 2020 speaks about the emphasizes rather on the experiential learning, joyful learning, and the pedagogy will have to be changed. So we have produced such type of learning teaching material, and Jadui Pitara is the initial source of joyful learning and experiential learning. That has to be communicated properly to the stakeholders, especially the parents. And if teachers are not aware of that pedagogy and they are not realizing the importance of this type of learning teaching material, then they cannot successfully implement that. And foundational stage is the most crucial stage. If it is properly communicated in the initial stage, foundational stage, then we build on that only in future course of action. So while teaching at RIs, our teachers and faculty members must ensure that they are well aligned with the pedagogy of the new learning teaching material, purpose of the new learning teaching material, and they communicate it properly, because we are preparing the future teachers. We will take on forward the implementation journey of NEP 2020. If they are not convinced or not aware of the present day learning teaching material of NEP 2020, then how can they, after getting job in schools, will be able to deliver that at the school level? Because each and every student in India is our student. We are preparing for that. NCERT prepares learning teaching material for those, for the nation, across the nation. So, and most of the states do adapt our learning teaching material textbooks. So in that way, teachers must be ready for that. And training, we are also committed for training, and the SCRT, our RIs are given role region-wise. Now RI Nellore will lessen the burden of RI Mysuru, but then RI Mysuru has the duty of excelling itself. All the resources and all the assets of RI must be channelized for the betterment of the institution. And since you will now take care of only a few states, so you have the limited states now. Your coordination with the state, your all the functions related to the states must be in a very robust manner and without any lapses. So the states look for NCERT in any case of teacher training or teacher training programs or learning teaching material. So whatever coordination can be established, the states must be taken on board, whether it is a matter of assessment or it is a matter of training or it is a matter of teaching, whatever that is. So that I want to say. And I want to say that this RI Mysuru and all our RIs have been there since last 60 or more years. The infrastructure needs to be revamped, and we are best to create more assets and modernize those assets, utilize those assets, and best practices should be there. So whatever I have been communicating there, I have been visiting all the RIs frequently. At least once in a year I do visit every RI. So I want to say that whatever I interact with you, whenever I interact with you, and whatever are the takeaway points, I want to see those in action, and I want to see that the ground realities are changed. Just by saying or writing will not do, but campus must be changed, and the ground realities must be changed. Actual things should happen on the ground, not in our say. And all the faculty members, whether they have recently joined or they have been there for years, should work harmoniously and in a team, because all the best works are done in coordination and harmony. If your team and principal must ensure that all the officers and officials and faculty members must be taken into confidence, and their services must be taken into best interest of the institution. Not think that anybody is inefficient. All are efficient, but motivation is required. So team leader, as a team leader, principal has to motivate his faculty members, his officials. Without motivation, it is very difficult. Then another thing is that we should not compete in bad things, but we should compete in best things. Somebody complains he is not working, she is not working, and they try to get such type of complacency, develop such type of complacency looking around them, but this is bad. So nobody should complain against each other. They should focus on their own actions, own duties, and principals should not try to just listen only a few people, but take into confidence all, because all are being paid, all have the duty for the institution. Individual interests are above, not above the institutional interests. So in the interest of the institution, I hope that this all our venture of revamping the RIs, developing them full-fledged campus, I want that all RIs should be full-fledged campus, getting at enrolling at least 4,000 to 5,000 students there. We have the big areas there. We have land, we have infrastructure. We'll modernize that. We are trying to get more funds from the government, so that our institutions must have the modern, up-to-date infrastructure, adequate infrastructure. For that, if you visualize properly for your institution and propose accordingly to headquarters, we will try our best to get it done for the RI, not only for Mysuru but other RIs also. So, and you people might have been noticing that for the last 2-3 years, we have got sufficient funds from the government for RIs and headquarters also. So very soon we expect to be the university, and as university, then the RIs will be the off campuses of the university, so that research and all these activities will also take place. A few new courses, aspirational courses may also be introduced. So gear up for that, and the faculty members should be motivated. They should do their research, high quality research, aligned with the NEP 2020 and NCERT's mandate. Domain research must be utilized for school education purpose. It is just not that our subject is physics or chemistry and we are working in that area, but what we are working, we should work for the school education. How the physics or chemistry or any other subject can be aligned with the NEP 2020 mandate and can be taken into pedagogy of the teaching, pedagogy of the subject. That type of research, I have been saying that you align your subject with the RI mandate or NCERT's mandate, and that will be the best thing. And whenever the classes are being taken, take care of all the students properly, whether the mess facilities or whatever infrastructure is there, that should be maximally utilized in the interest of the institution. And I hope that principal joined recently, so he will pick up things very soon, and all the faculty members there who have been there for long, they should come together and share their experience, utilize their experience for the best interest of the institution. So on this occasion, I will like RI Mysuru to prepare a roadmap for future 5 years. What you are going to take, what you are going to be in next 5 years, that must be envisioned right now. And after 1 or 2 months, I will like to get such type of presentation, and presentation should not be just, ideal. It should be realistic. What you can do, what vision you have, that vision has to be implemented on ground. Yes, just for sake of making it interesting, I don't want such type of superficial presentations or superficial vision. But if you are envisioning something, you must ensure that how you are going to enact on that. Enactment of that vision is the real thing. As I used to say, that event is important, but effect is more important. So what type of vision you have, that you have to map with the ground realities and your capacities, and how you can improve upon that. That's what I want. So I wish you all the best for future, and congratulate you on this Foundation Day, and may this institute flourish along with the NCERT, and its journey be smooth for future course of action. Thank you very much. Best.
Thank you so much, sir. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. We are really honored and privileged to have listened to you. Feeling honored to have a director, mentor like you, sir. Sir, you are a towering presence of commitment, grace, and inspiration. There are some leaders who do not simply hold an office, they embody a way of life. You are such a remarkable individual whose dedication to teaching, humility in leadership, and constant pursuit of knowledge inspires us every single day, sir. Your presence, your quiet strength, your warm gestures, your unwavering support to both faculty and students, and your scholarly contributions, all these make you not just a respected administrator, but a mentor in the truest sense. The dignity and simplicity with which you lead are deeply moving and silently transformative. The values you uphold, sir, clearly gets reflected on through action. Sir, we often speak of you to our colleagues, to our students, our families, our friends, not merely as a director, but as an ideal. Your journey inspires not just admiration, but emulation. It is an honor to walk the corridors you lead, sir. It is a privilege to learn from the life you live. With deep respect and gratitude on every one of us present here, touched by your light, sir. Sir, as you mentioned in your advice about the importance of the teacher in NEP 2020, we assure you, sir, RI Mysuru would dedicate itself to nurture future teachers in alignment with the National Education Policy 2020. In addition to that, sir, we at RI Mysuru are really committed to involve community participation. In that line, I would like to inform you, sir, on the last July 29, 2025, on the NEP anniversary day, we celebrated it. We celebrated the day with an interaction with parents, informing them, making them aware about the NEP 2020 policy and its aspects. Then that day followed with a mega rally outside the campus to make our public aware about the National Education Policy 2020 and its salient features. And the day ended with a panel discussion including our students, our teachers from PM Sri Demonstration School and our teachers from RI as panelists, and we discussed in detail about the different aspects of NEP 2020 to apprise and update ourselves. And we understand, sir, the importance of experiential and joyful learnings, as it is mentioned as an important ingredient of NEP 2020 at the foundational stage. As rightly mentioned by you, sir, Jadui Pitara, and an instrument or a whole setup developed by, indigenously developed by NCERT, which is performing very well in teaching and learning of our foundational stage students. We at our RI Mysuru, sir, we work in coordination with all our teachers, faculty members, staffs of every section, as well as with our PM Sri Demonstration School staff members. We assure you, sir, we will be coming up with a 5-year vision document for your kind perusal, and will soon be able to come up and try to get it to on the ground. Sir, as you have emphasized on the infrastructural revamping of the RIs, which are almost 50 years old. In the same line, sir, under your able leadership, RI Mysuru has been able to propose 3 important infrastructure developments in the last Building and Works Committee program meeting, and under your supervision, sir, we have been able to get it approved. Hope to see them on our campus very soon. And in the future also, sir, we have already identified few more infrastructural developments and revamping to be taken up on our campus, sir. With these words, sir, I again, with deep respect and gratitude, on behalf of RI Mysuru here, sir, I convey my regard and respect to you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I am leaving now. Okay, thank you. Go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You keep on doing your program. Thank you. Okay, all the best.
थैंक यू सर। कार्यक्रम के इस अंतिम पड़ाव में अब मैं डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन की विभागाध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर गौरमा मैडम को आज के कार्यक्रम का धन्यवाद ज्ञापन प्रस्तुत करने हेतु आमंत्रित करती हूँ।
Good afternoon once again. Now, may I request the volunteers of NEP Sarathi, those who are yet to receive the certificate, to kindly line up. There are few more to receive the certificates. If they are here, please line up and we will give the certificates first before ending the celebration. I'm sorry for the confusion. They have received, all of them have received the certificate. So coming to the end of the celebration, it's my privilege to express gratitude for all those who have contributed to the success of this event. Expressing gratitude, it's to honor the contribution, is a profound sentiment, a gesture that nurtures relationship and heralds new beginning. On behalf of the Regional Institute of Education, Mysuru, it's my privilege and pleasure to extend the deepest and most heartfelt appreciation to all who have contributed to making the 63rd Foundation Day celebration a resounding success. First and foremost, we offer our sincere and reverential thanks to Professor Dinesh Prasad Saklani, our esteemed chief guest. Sir, your illuminating address has not merely graced this occasion, it has infused our gathering with renewed purpose and reaffirmed our collective commitment to the noble vision of NCERT. We are truly honored by the gracious presence of our Honorable Director. Our warm and respectful appreciation is extended to Professor P. Manjula, our guest of honor. Ma'am, your thoughtful reflection and words of encouragement, especially for the future teachers, has touched us deeply. Your support lends strength to the RIE community, and for that we remain profoundly grateful to you. We remain indebted to all the dignitaries, invited guests, both online and offline. We have the principals and faculty joint directors of NCERT family who joined us online, the media persons whose gracious presence has elevated this occasion. Your contribution towards the transformative mission of education will continue to resonate far beyond today's celebration. A note of heartfelt gratitude I must extend here to our beloved principal, Professor Pradyumna Kumar Sethi. Sir, your steady leadership, unwavering guidance, and insightful direction have shaped every stage of preparation for this day. Your presence has been a beacon inspiring each member of this institute to rise to their fullest potential. A special word of thanks is reserved for the Dean of Instruction, Professor Kalpana Venugopal, for her steadfast support, and to all the heads of the departments, conveners of all the committees, members of different committees who worked very hard from almost past 1 week, headmaster and his team of teachers and staff members of DM school, administrative officer, section officers, and all the staff of PM Shri DM and the institute. Your tireless efforts form the very bedrock upon which this institute's enduring legacy is built. Our appreciation is extended to the students, research scholars, special mention to the performers of the cultural program who infused today's program with color, vibrancy, and joy. To the student volunteers, your quiet dedication and seamless coordination have been the invisible threads weaving today's event together. We must also acknowledge with gratitude the technical team for connecting us to the outer world, enabling live streaming of this celebration, whose behind the screen and support ensured that the event reached hearts and homes beyond this hall. Finally, to every participant, guests, and supporters, your presence here is a reminder of the shared vision that binds us. You have made this day not only significant, but truly memorable. As we close, let us carry forward the spirit of this Foundation Day, uplifted by the wisdom shared, strengthened by the gratitude, and inspired by the promise of an even brighter future for education in our country. Thank you.
On behalf of everyone here, I would also like to give my appreciation and the appreciation of the entire institute to Professor Gauramma, who's coordinated this program of the Foundation Day. The 63rd Foundation Day has been coordinated by Professor Gauramma, Head DEE.
Thank you, ma'am. As we conclude, may I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all once again. May the spirit of excellence and learning continue to thrive at RIE Mysuru. Wishing everyone a wonderful day ahead. Jai Hind. Students of PM Shri Demonstration School, you are having your refreshments waiting for you just outside the entrance. Please collect them before you leave.